This is my spider. Yes, it is. Hello and welcome back to Bug Realms. On this channel we like to discuss, whoa, don't knock the spider off, all things creepy crawly. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. So today, this is going to be a weird one, right? Because I'm actually recording the talking part of this before I'm going to be showing you footage, and in the footage it's going to be in a different home. This is spinny, right? Normally it's the other way around. I've rehoused it and then I've done my talking part and then I've done whatever, right? But I'm actually waiting for the enclosure for this one to arrive, and I managed to catch a feeding clip, and I thought, well, you know what, I can film all the other parts during the rehousing. There's a fly on my nose. Bloody thing. So instead I'm now recording this while she's in this home, but by the time this video goes live, sorry, 1 second, my blue fang death beetle just played dead for no reason whatsoever just then. That was really odd. Anyway, back to the main point of this video. Yes, so she is actually, by the time this goes out, going to be in a whole new home, and some of the footage you'll see is probably of that rehousing. Just watch the video, guys, just watch it, you'll understand. Right, so this is the Dolichothele, or however you would like to say it, diamantinensis. I just tend to call them the diamantinensis. My friend Kelly from Critters and Creations, she calls it a spider, or spider, however you want to say it. So if she ever messages me about her diamantinensis, it's the so I kind of got used to calling it that now. So this is my spider. Anyway, backstory, no idea, cannot remember where I got this one. I got it quite small, if I remember rightly. It was a sling. Pretty sure I've raised this one from a sling, and I think it was a mystery box. I just cannot remember which company mystery box it was, and I cannot be bothered to go back to my early days of my channel and go through a million videos to find out which mystery box this came in. It's going to be, well, I don't know, Portsmouth maybe Spider Shop, not sure. Got a feeling maybe Portsmouth Tarantulas, but I'm really not sure. Anyway, so yeah, I've raised this one from a sling. It's now a decent size, and it's going to go into its new home, or is already in its new home, as I said earlier, whatever, by this time. So yeah, really, really cool spider. So my categories for tarantulas are the appearance, visibility, feeding response, cost, and behavioural characteristics. So going on to appearance, we're going to hit this straight out with, for a spider, yes, we're going to go for a 10 out of 10. The diamantinensis is a beautiful spider. Some people say it's like a smaller version of a GBB. It ain't. I think it's better looking than a GBB. The colours of the greens, the blues, and even the orangey reds, oh, it's a beauty, right? Is that not a beautiful spider? The greens on the carapace, like, this is a stunning spider, and I think it's a real gemstone to have in your collection, and this is a must-have, right? If you're getting into tea keeping, get a diamantinensis. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So, visibility. Sorry, I need this coffee to keep going. Alright, let's do this. Visibility. Tricky one. Like I said in the Incy one, depends if you counter the web as being constantly in the way. These guys are prolific webbers. So as you can see, look at all that, right? I'm doing B-roll footage, I don't need to show you like this. Losing the plot. But I do see it quite a lot, but probably not as much as I did the Incy. We're going to go with a, off the top of my head, a 4. We're going to go for a 4, right? its webbing is very thick, it makes tunnels, and there are a chunk of times that I can literally only see a shadow or nothing at all. The other half of the time, it's, well, another maybe quarter of the time I can see like a bit of colour going through, and then another percentage of the time I can see it kind of like in full colour on the edge of the enclosure, almost like it is here. Rarely do I see it just stood on the top of the web apart from feeding times, and if I do, as soon as the light goes on or I touch the enclosure, it's gone back into its web burrow. I think a 4 out of 10 is a reasonable score for visibility. So is it feeding response next? Yes, feeding response. Good feeding response. You got a good feeding response in your chunky butt? She's got a big abdomen right now. Certainly won't be feeding her for a while. Yeah, feeding response. I'm going to give her an 8. We're going with an, that's not 8, Sam. An 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10? 8 out of 10? Whichever. We're going for an 8 out of 10. Now, this one actually stars in one of my Fatal Fangs 3 videos. Just letting you know. Unless, of course, I replace it. There is a chance I might replace it because I haven't given clips in yet at the time of recording this. I don't know, actually. Anyway, at the time of recording this, she has a Fatal Fangs 3 feeding clip. Really cool. I was really impressed with it, actually. Great feeders. They sometimes take a while, like, to come out, but when they do come out, they come out good. Now, the feeding clip you're going to see here, this is just a quick little clip. This is not the one used in Fatal Fangs. Save the best feeding one for Fatal Fangs, right? I don't want to show that off here. So yeah, they're pretty good to come out. They can sometimes crawl through their web tunnels, sometimes rip through their web tunnels, and sometimes they'll actually just follow through to an entrance and come out. But this one really does kind of push its way through the web. Like, it's lazy in the fact that I want food, I'm going to get it, but it'll be quicker for me to kind of just rip through here than walk all the way around. You know, she's a shortcut kind of spider. She's like a lazy person that wants some cake, right? She doesn't want to have to go all the way down to the supermarket for cake when she's got a mini bakery down the road. You know what I mean? She just wants to get there easily, get there fast, and start munching away, don't you, piglet, huh? So yeah, she's got a good feeding response, 8 out of 10. So cost, I don't think they're that cheap. I don't think they're that expensive either. And she was a mystery box, so I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go for a 3 out of 10 on cost. So normally the more expensive they are, the lower the score for me. Because I've got that feeling that slings still hit about 20 odd quid, or like £18 maybe. They're not a cheap species. They're by no means a horrendously expensive species. They're definitely affordable for all keepers. But I don't know what their juvenile or adult costs actually are, you know? I don't know. Normally dwarf species don't have as much. I mean, sort of dwarf species, not a super mini dwarf species, but a smaller tarantula in general. And as I said, they're normally a bit cheaper, but these ones aren't. I'm guessing it's because of their beauty, and I have no idea what they're like to breed. So yeah. Oh, she's actually coming out. Are you coming out? Or are you just skipping around the corner? I don't know what she's doing. I don't know, she probably doesn't like the light on her. She's building some more web around, I think. So yeah, overall cost, I'm just going to give it a 4 because they're not that cheap that you can just go, yeah, I want one of them. You know what I mean? So that leaves us to behavioural characteristics. Now I am going to hit her at I think we're going to have to give her another pretty decent score. We're going to go for a 9 out of 10 on behavioural characteristics, and that is because I love heavy webbers. I love that trait of building a web everywhere you possibly can, making intricate tunnels, but then being so fat and lazy that you don't use them half the time. You'd rather rip through the web to get your cake. You know what I mean? She I'm sorry, but it's true, right? She and this, no offense to anyone that likes cake or anyone on the larger side, right? I used to be a big boy myself when I was younger, but She is. It's cool. It's funny to see in a tarantula. It's funny to see a tarantula wanting its food. So instead of walking through its beautifully crafted home tunnels, it just burst through that concrete wall rather than walk down the hallway. You know what I mean? And that is funny to me. It is funny to me. They're very snatch and grab and pull in to their burrows, but it's still. I can't say much without sharing that Fatal Fangs footage when it comes to their behaviours when it comes to the feeding side. So we're just gonna leave it there. She is a cracking tea. Now I think people that want a pretty tarantula, they like the heavy webbing look. They like ease of care, dead easy species to keep as well. Reasonably hardy slings as far as I'm aware, because I have no trouble with her. Growth rate seems pretty decent to me as well. I'm pretty sure this is a female, but the last 2 or 3 molts they've been crumbled up, but I'm pretty sure one of the molts when she was really dinky, I'm pretty sure she was female, but I'm not 100% sure. But she's got a pretty decent growth rate if she is a female. If she's a male, on the other hand, it's pretty standard. So I don't know. We'll have to kind of like check up on other people's diamantinensis for that one. But yeah, beautiful tarantula. You will love this one. It's a new world tarantula, so you don't have to worry about the old world traits as well. You're gonna have a box basically of dirt and web, but really fun feeding times and really fun responses from this tarantula. So yeah, if that's what you're into, you must own one of these. Beauty, little beauty. You know, scrap the GBBs. I love my GBB. We'll do a video on my GBB at some point. I do love it, but this one scores higher for me in appearance than a GBB ever will. They're just gorgeous. They really are. So that's going to be it from this video. I hope you are enjoying these video guys. You're the video guys. I hope you're enjoying these videos, guys. Please comment below and let me know. I did a poll back along asking your opinions, and it scored pretty decently. But I know that views weren't great on these. Not sure if they've picked up by now, but I love doing these videos. So please share them around, show them to your friends. And see what they think. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching, take care, and goodbye. Do you guys want to see what else dwells within the realm? If so, make sure to pop back weekly for multiple videos. My usual upload days are Wednesdays and Sundays, so I'll see you guys there. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to become a disciple of the realm and have your name shown on the screen like these lovely people, you can do so in one of 2 ways. You can scroll down the screen now and hit that join button next to the subscribe to be a channel member. Or alternatively, you can follow my link in the description below to my Patreon page. Both methods grant you access to my private Facebook page, where we like to discuss even more things creepy crawly. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.